Why do we suffer at the hands of these politicians? Don't you know politicians work for you?
Hey!
You're the boss. You hire them and you fire them. Look at their campaign. You know what they do? They audition.
Yeah!
Football's boring as hell.
Nobody cares about football because of it.
I don't think it's boring.
Talk Labor fans, we are back, and we got a couple of things we want to talk about. Today, we're going to talk about the police department and what went on with this young lady that got shot, murdered in Ohio. We're going to talk about that nut that's trying to run for president again. And then we're going to talk about you. Some of you guys that are retirees that think some good news for you, okay? But right now, we're going to start off talking about what the hell is going on with the police department. You can't tell me that it takes 96 shots to kill a man who wasn't wearing his seatbelt. I mean, that's the bottom line. They shot 96 shots to kill this young man Reed because he wasn't wearing his seatbelt, allegedly. First of all, they had no business stopping him. That was a tactical unit. They don't stop. They don't do traffic stops. Now, number one. Number two, he had tinted windows so they could not even see in his car to see if he had his seatbelt on or not. And then when they accosted him and said, roll your window down, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. He rolled his window down. And then they started doing all kinds of things. 3, 4, 5 people saying something to him. No, don't roll that window. Stop. They're rolling. He didn't what the hell to do. And then they say he pulled out a gun and shot them. That's what they say. Don't you suppose to de-escalate a situation like that? First of all, why did you stop him? They haven't explained that yet. And tell me why this young punk cop shot 50 times. 50 times. He had to reload at least 3 times. 50 times. And then after the man was laying on the ground, he shot him 3 more times. I'm going to let you take a look at this and you tell me what happened. Okay?
Chicago police firing 96 shots in 41 seconds at one man in a deadly traffic stop last month that killed 26-year-old Dexter Reed. Newly released body cam video shows what led to this all. Police say they pulled Reed over for not wearing a seatbelt. When officers approached his SUV, the situation quickly escalated. CNN's Omar Jimenez spoke exclusively to the family of Dexter Reed and has their reaction to seeing the body camera video that was just released a few hours ago.
What was your reaction to seeing that video?
It was terrifying.
For Dexter Reed's sister, his mother,
Oh, Lord Jesus, please help me.
and his entire family, what played out on newly released body camera video is nothing but pain.
They shot him down like an animal. Why did they shoot him them many times? He's already dead. Why you study shooting him like that? They killed my son and they killed me too.
March 21st, 2024, Chicago police are initiating a traffic stop on a driver reportedly for not wearing a seatbelt, according to the Civilian Office of Police Accountability. A traffic stop being conducted by 5 tactical officers.
Roll the window down. What are you doing?
Roll this one down.
Roll that one down too. Hey, don't roll the window up. Don't roll the window up.
Okay.
Do not roll the window up. Unlock the doors now.
The temperature quickly escalates. One officer puts what appears to be his gun on the windshield. Reed then fires first, hitting an officer in the forearm, according to the initial investigation. Then, chaos.
Hey! Hey, St. Louis, good! Shots fired! Hey, shots fired! Get it up!
Reed goes down. Then, 3 final gunshots, 96 in total, according to investigators. The gun was later recovered from the front seat of Reed's car. Portia Banks had just been on the phone with her brother in the minutes before it all happened. Then, she turned on a police scanner at her shop.
Listening to the police talking, like saying shots fired, but I can hear all the shots on the scanner. Like I could hear so many shots, so many shots, so many shots. But didn't know that it was my brother. So then to know later on that night that them shots that I heard and then the ambulance going past my shop was my brother was the most heartbreaking thing that I could ever feel in my life.
One of the family's attorneys argues this never should have happened in the first place.
There was a weapon recovered in his car. However, it started with an unconstitutional, pretextual, and unnecessary stop of Dexter Reed. And that's what precipitated the entire incident.
And questions remain over why tactical officers initiated a traffic stop for a supposed seatbelt violation. As part of a brief statement, Chicago police says this incident is still under investigation, but the stop is where it all began.
If you don't stop my nephew, he'll be alive today.
Reed's uncle sitting alongside his father.
When this happened to my nephew, I hope the police can understand that this is the same pain that they feel when an officer is killed in the line of duty.
It's a pain that manifests in memories, and pain that manifests in despair.
They took my son away from me. He ain't got that no more. I don't know what I'm going to do without him. And I just wish that I could talk to him one more time. But to see him gunned down, I never ever thought that it would be him. I never thought that it would be him. I never thought that it would be him.
And just to hear the amount of gunshots in that video is difficult for anyone to hear, much less the family, which is a lot of what we talked about there. Obviously, from the inside, it is a pain that a family is dealing with. From the outside, initial investigation does show that Dexter Reed did fire first. And so the response from police in the initial stages is less of what's in question here. It's more about why this stop happened and why the amount of shots continued in the way that they did, Jake.
Joining us now to discuss.
Okay, I'm back. You see what I mean about that. But if you think that's something, look at what happened in Ohio. This innocent mother working for Uber went to a house that Uber sent her to, and this guy pulls a gun out on her and shoots her 3 times and killed her. Now, he didn't just shoot. He walked her to a car. She was trying to tell him, hey, I just picked up told her to pick up a package here. You know, he didn't listen. He shot her once in the leg. He shot her 2 more times and murdered her, saying he thinks that she was part of a scam. Well, first of all, who in the hell are you if she is part of a scam, which she was not? You know, you grab your gun thinking you RoboCop or somebody. You murder this lady, and I guarantee you if she was white, you would not have done that. You felt like I got the license to do that because of the color of my skin. I can't see anybody else doing that. That doesn't make sense. If somebody come to your house and say, I'm here to pick up a package, what do? If you think that they're a criminal, you call the police, right? This man did not call the police. He lied about saying she attacked him initially. Thank goodness she had her camera on in her car that picked up all this. She's dead now. She was simply trying to make a living. He has no remorse. You can tell in his voice. He has no remorse about it. He feels he has a right to do it, whether she was a criminal or not. You know, the way I look at it. But you don't get a chance to do that. Now, they're trying all they can to get people to sympathize with this murderer. That, oh, well, he's an old guy and he got scammed. You got scammed? Yeah. But that doesn't give him the right to kill somebody. So take a look at this for yourself and you judge and tell me, maybe I'm on the wrong track.
Clark County investigators working to track down the scam callers whose elaborate con led to the death of 61-year-old Lolitha Hall and murder charges against 81-year-old William Brock. Two families left shaken in a story making headlines across the country. 81-year-old William Brock loaded into the back of a Clark County cruiser. His arrest recorded on body cam video. The moments playing out after the fatal shooting of 61-year-old Columbus Uber driver Lolitha Hall. Listen to this 911 call as Brock admits to the shooting.
She's laying here on the driveway.
Did you shoot her?
Yes, I did.
That deadly interaction captured from a dash cam in Hall's car. Now, fresh insight on the investigation. Deputies tell us both Brock and Hall were the victims of a phone scam. He was threatened, a caller demanding $12,000.
I've been on this phone for a couple hours with this guy trying to say that he had a nephew in jail.
Hall was sent to his home on an Uber call for a package pickup. After a back and forth between the pair, Brock eventually pulling his gun, firing shots. Responding.
Okay, I'm back, and want to talk about something that affect all of us. You know, black, white, brown, purple, green, whatever. America is a great country, huge, biggest, baddest country in the world. And you want to stay that way. We stay that way by being the type of people that we are. We believe in democracy. We believe that there should not be kings. We believe that the people should run the country, and that's what's been happening. Been doing a good job. You had, back here some time ago, you had people sway away from that. We had middle class. It was about half of the people in the United States of America were middle class people. And that was taken away when Reagan was in office. Okay? But then Reagan was, he was a Republican, but he was okay. You had Nixon, you had, then you had the clown to come in. But some of the unions went the other way. You couldn't talk to them. Now they understand what's going on. Like the building trade unions, big, huge union all over the country. They went with Reagan. They went with Donald Trump the first time. After the first time, they came back to the Democrats. They came back to Joe Biden, and they are so happy because Joe Biden did everything he said he was going to do. This boy lied to him, Trump. Biden did everything he said he was going to do. I want you to listen to the president of the union. He'll tell you exactly what happened. And his name is Sean McGarvey. He'll tell you exactly what happened and why they came back and why they're going to, make sure they continue to do what they do. And that is serve the union. I apologize, serve the people of the United States. And all the other unions, look at that list, they're all back now.
Took office.
You are promising America tonight you would never abuse power as retribution against anybody.
Except for day one.
Donald Trump, he's not a good man. He's not a good person. He does not care about anybody in this world except Donald Trump. That's it. That's all.
Very clear at the present date.
Now he's looking to get in that position again to exert revenge on people. I go all the way back to the 80s with Donald Trump and him trying to, get his mug on page 6 of the New York Post. The only difference between the Donald Trump of the 80s and the Donald Trump of today is he feels totally free to let his dark side out. And his dark side is very, very dark and very, very dangerous for this country. We can't let our democracy that we've worked for and we've cherished just disintegrate with the wrong leader at the wrong time. I can tell you that he personally committed to me that he was going to get our pensions fixed. He understood who was affected by these pensions. He assured me, I'm the President of the United States, I'll just call Mitch, I'll tell him to put it in the bill. Is everybody going to love me? Everybody loves me, right? Is everybody going to love me? Yes, Mr. President, you fix the pension, everybody's going to love you. That was wasted breath. There was lots of other things put in that bill. There was tax cuts put in that bill for rich people. Donald Trump promised infrastructure every year.
Infrastructure is the easiest of all.
Donald Trump was not interested in any of the policy that actually goes along with being President of the United States. Trump was interested in the pomp and circumstance, the plane, the helicopter. It's all about him. Donald Trump is incapable of running anything, let alone the most powerful country in the history of the world. And God help us if he gets anywhere near that White House in the future.
Hey, I'm back. Take a listen to Sean McGarvey, the building trades president, all over the United States. I mean, they are huge. Take a listen to what he says and what Joe Biden has done and what the other guy didn't do. He lied to him. Trump lied to him, told him he was going to take care of the pension, and he did nothing. He's talking about all the things Joe Biden has done now. They are really happy. Take a listen to Sean.
Who we can have a conversation with and explain to them the facts. Give them the projects that they're actually working on, the way they're feeding their family today, how that project came about. It came about through 3 monumental pieces of legislation after he saved our pensions that are now creating the biggest infrastructure boom this country has ever seen. We call it the infrastructure generation that Joe Biden's creating. And in our opinion, it's the only time in history we can compare it to is when the GIs came back from saving the world from tyranny in World War II and came back to build the middle class in their own lives after they saved the world. That's kind of the scale that we're at right now, with the most pro-union president that this country, pro-worker president that this country has ever seen. So that's the conversations that we're having. We'll have them one-on-one. We'll have them in the key states, and we've got months and months. We've already started, and we're already laying out the facts, and we see the results.
Okay, I'm back, and I hope you enjoyed that piece because it tells what's going on right now. And with the election coming up, you cannot sit on your butts and not do anything. Get up and go vote. Make sure we keep this country strong like it is. Putin and Trump and people like that would like to have oligarchs where they can come in and just step on you and God, and I'm God, and I'm the second coming of Jesus. No, you're not. You're just an old, washed up, failed reality show host. Con man. Con barker is what he is. And we want to make sure that we get people in there that are going to do what they say they're going to do. That's why we go out and vote like we do. You got to get out there and vote. Get out there and vote. It's essential that you do that. Now, I want to talk to some of the guys that are close to me, like the retirees from the Chicago Transit Authority. Everybody knows that I filed a lawsuit and won the lawsuit. And people got big money back. Okay? All you all that got big money back. No, I'm not going to tell you got to give it back. What I'm about to tell you is that you're going to get another check. Yeah, it's going to be your last one, but you're going to get another check. Won't be as big as the one that you got the first time, but it won't be peanuts either. Be a nicer check. It should be mailed out on August 21st. Okay, so look for that. It should be mailed out on August 21st. If anything changes, I'll be back on this podcast letting you know. But that's what it looks like right now. We're going to get ready to wrap this up now. And, want to stress again how important it is that you get out there and vote. This is not about black. It's not about white. It's not about brown or any other color. It's about the United States of America. We've had our ups and downs. We had problems. We've worked those problems. We're working those problems out, doing a good job. You got problems now with maybe the Supreme Court. Got to do something about that. And in order to do that, you're going to have to put people in there that's going to look out for your best interests. And that would be Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm going to see you again. If you got any questions, hit me at talklabor@gmail.com. If you have the number, you can call me. Have no problem answering your questions. But let's go and have a good time. But let's stay above the fray. See you again on Talk Labor.
You looking at the plug? Ooh, you know I got it. Yeah. If you need a little love, 'cause you ran out. Sugar, you know I got it. Ooh, you know I got it. Hey. You can wait anytime on the scale. Yeah, it's all there. Have no fear. Never been the one to kiss and tell. Your secret safe is safe here. Been running around trying to find it. When I'm right in front of your face, you're looking at the plug. Ooh, you know I got it. Yeah. If you need a little love, 'cause you ran out. Sugar, you know I got it. Ooh, you know I got it. Hey. Hit me back when you're ready. Yeah, you got good credit. Weekdays on the weekend. What you need, come get it. I'm your super. Let me lift you higher. Been running around trying to find it. When I'm right in front of your face, you're looking at the plug. Ooh, you know I got it. Yeah. If you need a little love, 'cause you ran out. Sugar, you know I got it. Ooh, you know I got it. Hey.
My Kelowna aphrodisiac on the floor, the connect on the internet. I like that sundress. I'm trying to get into that, but it's not time for you to get rid of that. They trying to ridicule me about my past addiction. I'm in the trap house, ceiling fan, no air condition. You can't be around me and be pessimistic, 'cause I'ma pull that weave out. You gon' need extra inches. This that wet edition, this the sex edition. I'ma put it in your face like an esthetician. On the club, yeah. No need to get back rubs in the tub, yeah. Put you on top, place no on the butt, yeah. Told you one time your love is a drug, yeah. This our plug top. I guess nigga with a boss, it don't roll dog.
You looking at the plug?
Yeah.
Ooh, you know I got it. Yeah. If you need a little love, 'cause you ran out. Sugar, you know I
Give it up for yourselves. You're like such a beautiful audience. Y'all make some noise for Jose Cornier. He was marvelous, wasn't he? I want to thank y'all for coming out this evening, hanging out with me. We're going to go through some things tonight. All the songs you're about to hear tonight are songs that are reminiscent of my life. Because you know, art imitates life, right? So, all these songs have something to do with something that I was going through in the past couple of years. We're about to go on a ride. Y'all ready? So, my brother recently sick, you know. And, you know, sometimes you get to a point in a relationship where it ain't working no more. It got real for me. I had to tell her this. I was sitting, waiting, wishing you believed in superstition, and maybe you see the signs. Well, Lord knows that this world is cruel, and I ain't the Lord, no, just a fool. Loving somebody won't make them love you. Must I always be waiting on you? Must I always be playing your fool? Sing songs and dance, gave your friends all a chance, putting up with them wasn't worth never having you. Oh, baby, you've been through this before. My first time, so please ignore the next few minutes, 'cause they're working at you. I can't always be waiting on you. I can't always playing the fool. Playing your part. This time I see you on this plot to twist. I've had enough mystery. You pick me up, shoot me down, but I'm already down. Just wait a minute. Lord